It's your little bro. It's your birthday. And you're probably confused. Everyone's in a room, sitting down, in front of a TV, with knowing looks, yet you know nothing. But you will soon. And anyway, the video is pretty self-explanatory, but I just wanted to say I wish I could be there, and I love you very, very much. And I'm not the only one. Hope you enjoy this. Talk to you later.
Well, Vanessa, I would not miss this moment. I can't believe you're turning 40. Some of my best memories of you are running together, playing volleyball together, your wedding, going and seeing you at Michigan and meeting Phil, and furthermore watching you become a beautiful mother, a wonderful wife, a great daughter, and a sister, and a faithful friend. You have become such an inspiring person. And I'll never forget some of the talks we had sitting by the track field at Midland Baptist Temple. When you asked me about like why I didn't care about makeup or hair, and I still don't. And I talked about how I just didn't care what people thought. And you always reminded me of how that inspired you, and I want you to know that you've also inspired me many times. Just watching you over the years be a woman of God and a woman of family. I love you. Happy 40th birthday.
Is it recording? It's counting down 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Want me to start over now? That's gonna be on there.
No, it's okay. Chase can edit it. Okay. Thinking about my favorite memories of Vanessa. Well, when I think about my sister, it's just like a bunch of memories combined. I remember riding on her handlebars on her banana bike, and we'd ride down to the neighborhood convenience store. And I remember she always let me pick out what I wanted first, and whatever was left she would get for herself. And I always wanted gum, so I thought it was cool. And going to Sonic, I was so proud of my sister for working there, and she'd always give me extra cherries. I remember being in high school, and I would ask everybody I was sitting by next to class if they knew who Vanessa Mosley was. She was the best volleyball player. I was very, very proud of my sister. She could never do anything wrong. I remember like sticking out all the way until I was like, actually until I became a mom. I just thought Vanessa was perfect. And she would say, I'm not perfect. And I would never know why she wasn't perfect, but I didn't question it. But then when I became a mom, I understood like how hard we are on ourselves. And that's how she sees things. Like she probably thinks that she's not doing enough or being enough. And now that I'm a mom, I can look at her and say, you do a lot and you definitely do enough. And I'm still exactly as proud as I was then as I am now to be your sister, to have you as my big sister. God knew I needed you so much. I probably won't ever really fully forgive you for going off to college so far away, but when your daughters grow up, it's all gonna come back around, and you'll see how that felt. Just kidding. I love you. If you did go off to college, you wouldn't have met Phil, so I guess I could forgive you. I love you so much. Happy 40th! 40. You're 40.
My wife.
Oh,
Willow, you can't look all upset.
yeah, because it's weird on me.
So I love my sweet wife because we've had so many amazing years together. And now I'm wondering where all these girls came from.
I say girl kids fun because that's our friends are.
I love Mom because she helps me cook and
Because he's so
helps
cute.
me bake cake. So those cake.
Because he's so cute.
I love Mom because she is an amazing wife and an amazing mom to you guys. Why do you love Mom, Willow? Go ahead, this
I love Mom because she's taught me over the past few years.
Lyndon, why do you love Mama? Willow did a hint.
Yes.
Hey, and then what's one of your favorite memories of Mom? What's something really funny you remember?
That's when he's asking me.
What's something funny you remember asking me?
I remember the time Mom went.
Hey, go ahead,
Mom went shopping with me, and it was hilarious because when we went out to the mall one time, me and her, when we lived back in the condo, we went to the mall and she dragged me away from the toys. I'm like, Mom, please. And it was the funniest day of my life.
Willow, any funny thoughts? Hey, I have a funny one. I remember that time we told the girls we were going to Disney and we didn't. Oh, that didn't happen. No, one of my funniest thoughts with Mom is, man, there's been so many funny thoughts. Do you guys remember when it was flooding in the shower?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
When the ceiling, when it was leaking through the ceiling?
Yeah.
And Mom's like, "Oh, what?" I said, "What's going on?" Said, "It's raining on the ceiling." I said, "Well, let it rain, let it rain." Yeah. Linda thought that was extremely funny. Olive, any funny stories?
Just so, but Mama's so cute because he loves our dress. Huh?
And one of the most important things, I'm sure everyone has a bunch of funny stories, but one of the most important things is Mom displays Jesus for us to see.
Daddy is Olive.
I know who you are.
Yeah.
Okay. Love you, sweetie.
Bye. Bye.
Say bye, Mom.
Bye, Mom.
I can't hit the button to stop the recording.
What is it?
I think it's that. Yeah. No, you gotta hit it on the computer. It's not that screen.
Mom.
What do you got?
So one day I went to write Barry a check, my boss, for my lease, and he said, nope, your sister already paid. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, she paid for 3 weeks. I was like, okay. And I, just was crying on the way to daycare to pick up my son. And I go into the office to write them a check for his daycare, and the ladies were looking at each other and they're like, your sister already paid. And I was like, what? So then I start crying in there, and then they're crying, and they're like, we knew you would. And so I pick up Jax and we leave to go to the Gap because I had some coupons, and I put my stuff up on the counter and I give them my coupons, and they're like, I was like, did my sister already pay? And they're like, no, your coupon expired. But seriously, Vanessa is like the most sweetest, thoughtful, generous, and I could go on and on with things she has done for me. Love you. Happy birthday, Auntie Nessa.
Happy birthday.
Come here, Jax. Say, I love you.
Bye. Awesome.
Say happy birthday.
Happy day.
I love you, Aunt Nessa.
Love you, Missa. Hope we're up better. Hope.
Okay.
Happy birthday to Vanessa. Happy birthday to Vanessa. Happy 40th birthday to Nessa. Happy birthday to you. My best memory of you is when Alan and I and you and Phil were all first married, and Alan had to go to Rancher's Ram and deliver something, I don't know, something and I was sick. And he was so worried because I had a fever. I wasn't like, I just had a cold, but I had a fever, and I guess at that time I couldn't live where my head. I'll look back on it now and be like, I do like 500 things now when I have a fever. But anyway, then I couldn't function. And Alan was worried about me, and I needed someone to take care of me. So he asked you and Phil if you would take care of me, which was so sweet. And you guys came and got me from my little apartment and took me to you guys' little apartment. And you made a nice cushiony pallet for me on the couch, and we watched Sister Act. And then the next morning, you made me a nice big bowl of steamed oatmeal with raisins and nuts and all kinds of stuff. I don't like oatmeal. But, and I told you that, and you were like, what? You don't like oatmeal? But I ate it anyway. And that's actually a really good bowl of oatmeal. But more than just a bowl of oatmeal, it was your kindness and your care for me. That was really sweet. So anyway, I'm also recording in my extremely messy bedroom with my messy bouncing ball, just to show you that I do love you. And happy birthday, friend. Bye.
Hey, Vanessa, just wanted to say happy birthday to you. And I think some of my fond memories of you have to do with volleyball, which I'm going to guess is probably some others. But I just remember you being middle hitter, and you know, if the ball was anywhere close, or I loved it when the other team would overset the ball to your side of the net, because I knew the claw would come out, I think is what we called it, which was your huge arm that would just spike the ball pretty much straight down to the ground. And I have to admit that was kind of intimidating, and most of us were pretty fearful of you, which you know is proper. Love Phil. So glad that you two found each other and have made a life of it. It's awesome, and so blessings on your birthday. But there's one thing that I probably have never said to you that I should say, and it is that during my Rochester College experience, I was coming out of a very conservative church group that really believed that they were the only ones going to heaven. And it says, why do you love Vanessa? And one of the reasons why I love you is because you made it extremely clear to me that was not going to be the case. And what I mean by that is, after meeting you and knowing you and understanding your spiritual discipline habits and the person that you were, the person that you probably still are, I realized that just because you go to a particular church or like a particular teaching over another one, that you weren't just going to go to heaven based upon that. And my thought process was pretty simple. My thought process was, if what I believe excludes Vanessa from going to heaven, then I should probably reevaluate what I believe. And I have. And I thank you for that. And also just for being a great friend to Haley in college and throughout the years. And the influence that you were on her was really special as well. Have a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Vanessa. What a joy it is to send you these tributes. And, you know, I got to say, it's kind of hard to know how to give a gift to a person who has been a gift to me and to Jan and the boys over all these years. But I just want to use a couple minutes to say I love ya and to send an encouragement through this old video thing. First of all, thanks for letting me have the gift of being your pastor since your teenage years. It's been one of the joys of being someone's pastor for many, many years, is to be able to see their growth in godliness. And you have grown into such a wonderful woman of God, such a wonderful Christian wife and mother, and such a wonderful friend to us. So we're so grateful for that. And when I think of you, it's hard for me not to think back to when you were younger and just wrestled with just the assurance of God's salvation, just the assurance of His love, and the finality of what Jesus did on the cross for you, and the union, that inseparable, unbreakable union that Christ gives to His people as they put their trust in Him. And so I remember you wrestling through that, and you know, what has happened over the years is not only has the Lord given you assurance of His grace and salvation through the Scriptures, but you have become to others an instrument of God giving assurance to other people, God helping people to feel secure in the love of Christ. And I think in many ways it's because you represent that security in the way you love people. So what a joy you are, Trudy. Those are some of my great memories, and those are just a few of the hundreds of reasons, thousands probably, of reasons why I just love you so much. So just a couple things in closing. One of them is from Colossians 3:3, talking about assurance and security. Remember, you have died with Christ, and your life, remember, I don't know if you remember this, your life is hidden in Christ in God. What security God gives His people, right? And then how could I close with anything else but this? Romans 8:35, who shall separate us from the love of Christ? Shall tribulation or distress or persecution or famine or nakedness or danger or sword? As it is written, for your sake we are being killed all the day long. We are regarded as sheep to be slaughtered. No, in all these things we are more than conquerors through Him who loved us. For I am sure that neither death nor life, nor angels, nor rulers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor powers, nor height, nor depth, or anything else in all creation will be able to separate us from the love of God in Christ Jesus our Lord. God bless you, precious Vanessa. Happy, happy, happy birthday.
Vanessa, it's Meredith. Just wanted to wish you a happy 40th birthday. Yes, I'm outside doing landscaping, sweaty, playing with my kids, but I just remembered that I needed to get my video in today, so here I am, listening to my screaming children. Say hi, Vanessa. Say hi, Vanessa. Playing outside. I hope you have a really, really good birthday and you get lots of videos, because a lot of people love you, even from far away down here in Nashville. Talk to you later.
Happy birthday, Vanessa. I've only known you half a year, but what a sweet 6 months it has been. Thank you for being hilarious and kind and a good listener and generous, and for telling me about HTO. And thank you for sharing your family with me. I just hope that I can grow up to be like you, smoking hot and super cool. Bye, my friend.
Happy birthday, Vanessa. We are so sad that we can't be there today. We're actually driving to California today. So we're going in the opposite direction, or we would have been there to celebrate with you. I'm so glad everyone's getting together to celebrate your birthday and your life, and I wish we could be there. So one of the things Chase wanted us to share was an unforgettable moment or memory that we had with you, and there's just too many to choose from. I'm not even sure where I would begin, but for those of you who don't know, Vanessa's my cousin, but she's really been, she's really filled the role of sister in my life. I didn't get to grow up with a sister, and Vanessa has been that for me. So I'm 3 years older, and so when we were young, that meant that she was the younger, kind of annoying sister cousin, and I was the older bossy, bossy one. And so, but we had great memories together as children, and I was going to send you another round of M&Ms for your birthday, but because they're not whole food plant-based, I figured that'd be a waste of money. So you know what that's about. Some of you know what that's about, but anyways, that's a little story from our childhood. I am super, super thankful for Vanessa. We have done lots of life together over the past, probably 15 years. We love to travel together as families. We've had some of the best memories with Phil and Vanessa and the girls and traveling, and so we love that. And of course, Vanessa and I do 31 together. And 31, the company that we work for, is founded on Proverbs 31. And really, when I think of Proverbs 31, I do think about Vanessa and just how much that verse speaks about her life and how she cares for her friends, for her family. She works hard at everything she does. She's just great at everything she does. And I'm so proud of the mom and the wife and the woman that she's become. And so there's a few parts of that chapter that kind of stick out to me. Of course, the hard worker and the woman who cares for her family and her community. But I love where it says she laughs at the future. And I really feel like that's Vanessa too. Of course, we know she's got a great sense of humor, but really that is talking about just having that security that the Lord is in control, that He's got great plans for our lives. And I feel like Vanessa just never complains about where she's at or what she's going through, and she knows that the Lord has a plan for her, and she can smile and laugh at the future because she knows that He's in control. And so I love that. One of the things that really always sticks out to me, especially when we're traveling, when we've got 31 conferences or trips, is that Vanessa doesn't know a stranger. So everywhere we go, people are like, Vanessa, Vanessa, and I'm like, how do you know them? And so whether it's a shuttle ride from the airport to the conference center, or a little golf cart, a little trolley thing that takes us around one of the resorts that we're at, she just gets to know people because she cares about people, and she asks some questions, and she just gets to know people really fast, and she builds that connection with them. And people love her because she loves the Lord, and that love for the Lord just shines through her, and she's able to care for others because she has His heart. And I just see that in so many different ways in her life, and it always blesses me and is an example to me of how to care for others. So I love her so much. I love you, and I'm so, so thankful for you. I so wish we could be there today. But I know you guys will have a great time celebrating, and we will see you soon because all of us miss you guys a lot. So love you guys. Have a great time celebrating. Bye.
Happy birthday, Vanessa. 40 looks good on you. So what do I love about you? I love your personality, how amazing and true you are to yourselves. I love that you turned out to be an amazing mom, entrepreneur, a true warrior. Go Warriors. And hopefully you'll have amazing time on your birthday. And I'm so happy that your brother got us to reach out to you. So happy birthday, Vanessa. Enjoy.
Happy birthday, Vanessa. So I was going to, oh gosh. So I just wanted to say happy birthday, 40 years old. Oh my goodness, that's a big milestone. That's a great milestone. I can't wait to get there myself. I love how real you are. Like, you have always just been so transparent and so kind and compassionate and beautiful inside and out. So you know, I kept on trying to do this video and I could never find the right time. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna slap on my face mask and I'm gonna do this video. And this is just life. Like it's just hanging out, doing life. And I forgot. So, this is gonna be probably the worst video, and I'm so sorry for that. But in reality, I just wanted to say, you're an amazing person. You are beautiful inside and out, and I'm so grateful to be able to call you friend, to share in life with you, to be a part of the body with you, and I'm grateful to call you friend. And I hope that this birthday is the most memorable and most wonderful, and that you just enjoy all the beautiful people and amazing people that love you and care for you, and just know how special and unique you are. And I thank you for letting me be real with you on your birthday video. If they don't cut this out, they might cut this out, and I totally understand that. So happy birthday, Vanessa. Happy birthday to you. You're amazing and beautiful, and that's all I've got for you.
They want us to make a tribute or say something nice about TJ. Let me look. Whose birthday's coming up? It's not TJ. It's Vanessa.
Who?
Vanessa. You know, she's our oldest.
Vanessa.
Funny how.
Vanessa?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. She's what number now?
Number 1.
Oh yeah, Vanessa.
Yeah. You remember her?
I do. I remember. Yes,
I just so happened to have a picture
of
of her.
Oh yes, I remember her.
Yeah.
Yes,
she looks a lot like us.
Oh, she does. She does. What a pretty girl.
So what do you remember about Vanessa? What's something that stands out?
Oh, I just remember. Seriously, because we are very, very proud of our daughter Vanessa, our oldest daughter. Seriously, very proud of everything she's accomplished and everything she is doing and has done, and she's been such a blessing. And her grandmother and great-grandmother, both educators, both professional women in their own right, would be very, very proud of her.
And I, of course, you've spoken that for both of us, which I feel equally so. I think about the things that she did that just floored me. Do you remember the time when one of our anniversaries, she put together a whole trip for us to go to Ruidoso.
She did.
She rented a car for us. We had gas cards for gas, hotel, gift cards for every single meal that we ate in Ruidoso. And I know that the kids have chipped in on it too, but for her to plan that, and she was still young. She didn't have any children yet. I think she was probably married. I think she was married. Anyhow, it was pretty impressive.
It's very, what a surprise. It was a great surprise.
And now, don't you go do that again. Don't you go do that again. No, don't do it.
But we want you to know, and those to know her, who already do know her, of course, that we love her very much.
No doubt. And we look a lot alike, so I'm proud of that.
And she's a fantastic mother, too.
Okay.
We love you so much. Happy 40th.
There you go.
Unbelievable. 40 years old. That is just fantastic. It makes us feel so young.
Just 20 twice.
Yeah.
In 20 years, she'll be y'all's age, and then I can move in with her then.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, honey.
Happy 40th birthday, Vanessa. I'm so excited that God's blessed you with 40 years. I was trying to think of a favorite memory, and there's just so many. But one of the things that just really sticks out in my mind is our trip to California. It was just so much fun. You're always so outgoing. I'm introverted, and I just love all the things that would happen because you would talk to anyone and basically do anything. I love that we talked to firefighters and climbed up a hill behind a fence and, got to see views down into the city and got to spend all that time together. And I have these really good memories of waking up on volleyball trips with you, in the room, and the rest of us would be getting ready for whatever the day held, and you would be sitting, you know, on the floor against the wall, like reading your Bible. And I just love that you're friendly. I love that you stand up for what you believe in. I love that you stand up for others. I mean, I have specific memories of maybe someone getting made fun of and you cutting it off right away. And you're so genuine that people just listened. They knew that you were coming from the right place, and it was that speaking the truth in love, you know, where they knew that you were saying it because you love them and because you knew that something wasn't right. I'm just so happy to be able to see your family grow and just even see snippets of you, even though we don't get to see each other in real life, and I hope we can fix that at some point. But just know that in those 2 years that we were together in college, you've had a lasting influence on my life. I still think of things from then and things that you said to me and ways that you influenced me at that time. So I'm just so thankful that God sent you to Michigan from Texas, and God sent me to Michigan from Pennsylvania so that we could have that time together. And I just pray that God blesses you with many, many, many more years to come. I love you, girl.
Hey, Vanessa, happy birthday. So the big 4-0, huh? Awesome. Remember, age is just a number. Your age does not define you. And age is just a state of mind. But seriously, happy 40th birthday. It snuck up on you really quick, which I guess that happens to a lot of us. Wow. Looking back at everything that we've gone through and all the talks, all the walks, which by the way, if we would have had a Fitbit back then, you know, I think we could have done some of those step challenges or whatever, and we probably would have killed it. So, you know, and all the laughs, that's what I remember most about everything that we've gone through, is we had a lot of good times and a lot of laughs. And I appreciate that about you, that you always knew how to turn something into a laugh, no matter how serious or any of that, what we, you know, experienced in our teen years that was so devastating or whatever, which as an adult now, it's not that bad. But a lot of good laughs and a lot of good times. And what is amazing about you is that your relationship with the Lord, that your faithfulness, and it hasn't changed. If anything, it's grown, which is so encouraging, and how positive and encouraging you are to everyone, you know, around you, you know, to have that relationship with the Lord. And I appreciate that about you, and it's genuine. And so I hope for this next decade for you that it will be amazing and great and full of wonderful things for you and your family. And I just want to wish you a happy, happy, happy 40th birthday, Vanessa.
Happy birthday, dude. Can't believe you're 40. Oh, goodness. Oh, man, I can't believe we have been friends and best friends for 20 years now. So crazy. Anyways, I'm going to say what I love about you. First thing would be that you always make me laugh. And second is I love your servant's heart. You're always there for me no matter what it is. And the best example that I have of that is when Claire and I were moving into the mobile home. And prior to us moving in, a bachelor man lived there, and it was so dirty. Oh my goodness. It was just filthy. And I was there at the mobile home all by myself, and I was ready to start cleaning when I heard a knock at the door, and I just remember going to the door and you were there with all your cleaning supplies and Willow. And we put Willow and Claire in the pack and play so that they wouldn't touch any of the dirtiness. And you and I cleaned that mobile home from top to bottom. And that just meant so much to me. And that's just one example. There's so many examples of us being at the ER. When my grandfather died, you drove all the way to Tatum for the funeral. Just time and time again where I needed you and you are always there for me. And the thing I most love about you is your love for Christ. And I know I can always count on you when I come to you with a problem that I have. You point me back to Him and to Scripture, and you've helped me time and time again doing that for me, and I just so appreciate it. So, I love you, dude, and I'm excited about all the years that are still to come of us being best friends. Okay, love you. Bye, dude.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, my big sister Vanessa. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Vanessa.
We love you.
Happy birthday, love you.
Hey Vanessa, there is no way that we are 40 years old, but happy 40th birthday. What an amazing gift. So this video was to tell you why I think you're so amazing, and I have appreciated so much the friendship that we've shared from such a distance, and I appreciate so much how you pray for us and pray for me specifically and pray for my family. And I definitely miss your smiles and your hugs, and I have many unforgettable moments from college, all the fun things that we used to share and do, and I think of you fondly very, very often. So have a terrific birthday. Love you very much.
Happy birthday, Vanessa.
Happy birthday, Vanessa.
Happy birthday, Vanessa.
We're over here at Mom's house. We just had a real nice Mexican food dinner with our friend Jackie, who's filming this for us. So we just wanted to extend you our love and tell you how much we love you and appreciate you. Can't believe you're 40 years old. You're still a young chick as far as we're concerned.
And Vanessa, I just want to say how much I admire what all you've accomplished in your life and just working your business and taking care of your husband and your children, and what a great daughter and sister and friend you also are. And we just love you so very much and hope that you have a very blessed day.
I wish you lots of blessings, lots of happiness, good health. Just I wish you were around more often so we could enjoy getting together
That's
and going
for sure.
out.
Amen.
But
So we love you very much.
We love you.
We love you, Vanessa.
love you.
Have a great birthday.
Happy 40th.
Happy 40th, Vanessa.
And you don't look 40.
We love you.
Happy birthday, Vanessa.
We
miss you
and your chocolate mint brownies. Wish we could be there. Wish I could
Yeah.
be there, Vanessa.
Hey Noosa, it's your little bro. I have so many really good memories and funny stories, but I think this one is the most relevant. It was during the summer. We were kids, we were young, and we were going to a snow cone stand. And I definitely had never been, and I think you had been maybe a few times. And I remember the walk. I mean, it was like 25 miles, I feel like. Definitely past the legal, limit for a child. But I remember like getting there and just feeling like I was like so excited. I knew that, we were talking about the entire way there. And so my imagination just went crazy, and we walk up and it's just like this little shack. I'm like, oh, okay. And we're walking up, and as I get closer, there's all these signs about like flavors and, flavor of the month, flavor of the week, flavor of the hour, and it was just so much. There's a lot of flavors. And I started getting anxiety, I remember. And I remember like holding your your pant leg or something. I just remember like feeling anxiety because I was like, what if I get the wrong flavor? What if I make the wrong decision? Then I have to walk all the way back with a bad snow cone, and I just had all these like silly feelings like of not making the right decision. And you, on the other hand, were chin up, walking right up to that counter and with total confidence. And I remember you handling it like, okay, Chase, here's the deal. Tiger blood for you. It's a mix between strawberry and watermelon. You have chimichanga over here, but it's Saturday and it's not good on Saturdays. You have cotton candy, Dreamland, really good on Wednesdays, and then you have leprechaun, green stuff. You had it all. You knew everything, and you were just running the show. And I just remember how I looked up to you in that moment, and not just because you were 6'4" at the age of 14, but figuratively. Like I remember looking at you and being like, wow, that's my sister, and she's a genius. Like she knows everything. And it's funny to think about it now, but that was my reality. It was paramount to me during that time. And I really thought that you were the smartest girl in the world, because you knew all the flavors and of that snow cone hut. And but I feel the same way now. As I've seen all the videos and editing all the videos, I've seen the impact that you've made in so many people's lives and how really and truly cool that is. There's a common denominator, and they all talk about your heart and your genuine love for people. And again, I felt my chest swelling up with pride, not about snow cone flavors, but more about who you've become, the woman of God that you are and have always been to me. I've always liked looking up to you. You're my favorite. I love you, and I wish you a very, very happy birthday.